being trans is like cool and all, but nobody prepares you for all the weird interactions you'll have after you come out. Like, I just had a job application. Look at this view, by the way. It's crazy. Anyway, I just had a job interview, and like, I stopped like using my dead name at jobs because like, honestly, I just don't care at this point. Like, I'd rather someone like be weird and confused about the fact that my name is Julia rather than like using my dead name. So yeah, the job application, I was like, yeah, the name I go by is like Julia or whatever. And like, granted, I've worked here before. Like, I've worked at this place like a year ago, and like most of the staff is like still the same. But only about like half of them know like the life update of like what happened to me in between that year. The guy comes up to interview me, and like immediately I recognize him. I'm like, oh, I worked with this guy all the time like a year ago. And he goes to introduce himself, and I'm like, okay. So I just kind of like keep the interaction going like we've never met. And in the back of my head, I'm like, does this guy like not recognize me at all? Like, I'm not on HRT. Like, I grew up my hair and that's about it. But yeah, it was funny because right after the interview finished, like one of my good friends that also works there came up and was like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever because I just moved back home. And then like this guy was like, wait, you've worked here before? And I was like, bro, you lost the plot, homie.